Hey y'all, thanks for tuning into my channel. My name is Jessica. I will be doing a flip through of January through March of my very first ever happy planner. So let's just get right into it. So I started planning in January, like mid-January of this year. I actually started, it's really random. I found planning with Bumble somehow, some way. We'll get into why I can't remember. It's a long story, but we'll get into it. Anyway, but I did find her somehow, some way, and became absolutely obsessed with planning. So that was mid-January of this year. And this was a 18-month big happy planner, and it was on sale for like $10. And Planning with Bumble uses a big happy planner, so I was like, hey, let's just go for it. So the reason I'm doing a flip through of January through March is because I am going to be switching to a classic size. So be sure to stay tuned for my classic happy for my classic happy planner setup for the rest of the year. But let's just get into the flip through of January through March of this year in my first ever planner. So it is the Wild and Beautiful Big Happy Planner. Didn't use this folder at all, but it did come with the expansion pack for this particular, whatever you want to call this, the Wild and Beautiful expansion pack. And I just put it in here because I thought it was cute. Like, I feel like a lot of us are the same way. I didn't put my name in it because I got really nervous and I knew it was going to be permanent. I know I can use stickers, but I don't know. I left it blank. And now that I'm going to be switching to the classic, I'm not even going to bother with it. As I mentioned, this was an 18-month planner, so it did start in 2022. Now, if I was keeping this, I would have glued something here just to cover up the 2022. But since I'm not continuing in this for the rest of the year, I'm just going to leave it as is. This came in the expansion pack as well, as again, I just thought it was cute and it matches the cover. So that's why that's in here. Didn't put anything in it, had no use for it, but it's there. This, I believe, came with, a couple years ago, I had no idea what Happy Planner was, and I bought a notebook, and randomly in January, when I became absolutely obsessed, I pulled out the notebook, and I was like, oh my God, it's a Happy Planner, and this was in there. So I just added it in here. I thought it was a cute piece of paper. Again, didn't do anything with it. So let's get into my spreads. So again, as I mentioned, I started mid-January, so you will see that the beginning of January has nothing in it. Again, didn't do much, and you'll see that this starts the vertical spreads, but this is the monthly. That's because I started taking out what I didn't use. And then I was just like, forget it. It doesn't really matter. I'm not even going to bother covering it up. I did put like 2 stickers here and then I pulled them because again, since I'm not going to continue in this, I don't know if I'm ever going to use Big Happy Planner in the future. So I could always repurpose the divider. So I'm not going to I would obviously glue these 2 together if I was continuing on, but I may repurpose this again. So I'm just going to leave it blank. So this is my first spread. Yeah, I, I don't even know where to begin. As you can see, these are classic size, the regular size planner stickers. And Planning with Bumble, and a lot of people use a lot of stickers. Some people don't use a lot of stickers. I, for one, I don't know. I'm mixed. Some weeks I like a lot of stickers. Other weeks I like to see a lot of white space. But being as though this was my first spread, I didn't really know what I was doing or where to go. And this is just how it turned out. I think it's kind of cute for, my first spread ever. But I definitely feel like I made some progress as we continue to flip through. As Planning with Bumble does, you can see I have a gratitude list. She often does this, but that's another reason why I'm switching to a classic size, because I actually do gratitude in my faith planner slash journal planner, if you want to call it that. So I no longer really do gratitude in my my actual catch-all planner. You'll see I have books read here. Again, I'm switching. I have a reading section in my catch-all, and I'll show that in the future video when you see the setup. So yeah, this was my first spread. It's all right for a first spread, if I don't say so myself. Comment down below how you think you all did on your first spread and how excited you are to see the progress that you've made. So this is a black and white spread. Now this was really hard for me because, as you can see, it's literally just black and white. There's no gold, there's no silver or anything. And I'm absolutely obsessed with gold. Like, you can see here in this spread, I used a lot of gold and pink. Love, love, love those colors. And I also love this tealish color, but gold and pink, that's me all day. So in this spread, it was really hard for me to find a bunch of stickers that were just black and white, no gold, no silver, no nothing. But I think I did a pretty good job, and I think it came out pretty cute. Again, I did gratitude over here, books read over here, but that's going to be changing into my classic size. And yeah, all of these are stickers from, let's see. A lot of these, most of these are stickers from Park Lane. I honestly do not recall where this came from. And I know it was just in January, and the reason I don't recall is because I am a recovering alcoholic, and again, we will get into all of that. That's another reason I'm all about serenity, but in saying that, I do get fog brain sometimes or forget things sometimes, so that's why I can't remember exactly where this came from. But yeah, a lot of these stickers did come from this sticker book, as well as a Happy Planner color story sticker book. So yeah, and I actually like this spread. I think I did really, really well because it was such a challenge for me to only use black and white stickers. Now this was my first currently page, and I wanted to do a mood tracker somehow, some way, and I didn't really know anything about, having multiple planners in one. So I was like, okay, well, I need to track my mood somehow. I don't want to say I have anxiety, but yeah, literally in the middle of my doctor's appointment, getting ready to be diagnosed with anxiety, I left because I got anxiety. It's not funny, but again, we'll get into me, my life, and all about Jessica. But again, I wanted to do a mood tracker, and this is, I don't know, I found a free printable online. This is what I came up with. And as you can see, my mood was up and down for the most part, but February was really a rough month for me. It is the month of my mother's passing, and it is also my soberversary month, and a couple other things, but this particular February was a little rough for me. Another reason I'm switching to a classic is because I wanted to get into memory planning, but wasn't sure. This is in February, as you can see, but I wasn't sure, how to go about it. And I started watching a lot of videos, and long story short, ended up memory planning in another big happy planner. So I'll no longer be, putting pictures in my currently, but and I'll show y'all a flip through maybe of my memory planner, but it's kind of personal, and I don't know if I want to show my family and things like that. But so I do need to figure out how I'm going to be using my currently in the future in my classic catch-all, but that is the currently my first currently ever. Don't like it at all. It makes no sense. Like, this flower bouquet is cute, but then these random, like, what is this? Like, why did I put that there? Yeah, just, I don't know. Yeah. So let's get into February. So I cook a lot, like a whole lot. I have been meal planning for a couple of years now, but it's been more so on and off than steady. And I came across a video of Planning with Bumble's daughter actually did a meal planning setup just like this, where she did pictures for each day instead of, you know, writing it in. And that's typically how I used to do it in the past, is I would write in, you know, the meals on each day, and that would pretty much be it. But I thought, I just loved the look of having the picture of what it is each day. And that's what I decided to do here. But again, switching to a catch-all, I mean a classic size, and I have a meal planning section in my classic size. So I'll show you that when in the setup video. So again, stay tuned for that one. But this is how I used the monthly for February. Again, I didn't do the January monthly, so this was my first monthly, and I absolutely loved it. Stuck to most of the things on here. Again, I've been cooking for years and years and years, so if we didn't eat something, I would pretty much recall or remember, so I didn't really need to, like, you know, write didn't eat it. Or I did put a change of plan sticker here because that was my intention, to, you know, just write the date of, you know, like if we had a change of plans, but I didn't even end up using that. So yeah, but I absolutely loved this monthly. And again, the idea came from Planning with Bumble's daughter. So this is the first spread of February, and at first I liked it, but now looking back, I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of stickers. And like I said in the beginning, some weeks I feel like I like a lot of stickers, other weeks I'm like, okay, I need to see white. And here I barely see white, and when I'm doing my flip through, I'm like, okay, that's causing me a lot of, you know, like I can't. The stickers came from all over the place. I do like the fact that they pretty much, they're all color coordinated with the exception of her. Don't even remember why I put her there. Didn't even use this sticker. But yeah, so this spread is, it's all right, but again, it's just like, whoa. But as you can see here, this is my 3-year soberversary. So yay to me. But yes, I am 3 years sober, and we will chat about it, but I am about a life of serenity, and that is a big part of sobriety. So planning has, like, literally just doing it for 3 months has literally changed my life. And you'll see, as I just did, like, I will have trouble getting things out or getting my thoughts to, like, come out properly. And again, that's because, you know, I will always be a recovering alcoholic. Drinking, I don't even think about it at all anymore, but in recovery, you will always be in recovery. Like, there's mixed reviews about this, but you're never cured, in my opinion. So sometimes you all will hear me, like, try to get my thoughts out, and I can't. So I will sound like a tape and rewind myself, but just bear with me. We'll get through it together. But yeah, again, I liked this spread when I did do it, but looking back, it's just too much. This spread, you'll see a few sticky notes, like these hearts throughout. I'm just covering up some things that are a little personal. Again, I'm switching. I started journaling in a classic size, and that's another reason I'm switching from the big, because I won't need any journaling space. But I started journaling in a classic size, so I won't really have to cover up things in the future. But yeah, this spread was back planned, and you can see here I wrote, it is okay to back plan. She's gonna think I was stalking her. I'm gonna stop saying Planning with Bumble. Mary Ellen, she's big on, like, if you didn't fill it out, it's okay, just go back and do it, or don't go back and do it at all. And I actually loved that idea. Like, you don't have to feel stressed or forced or, like, worried, oh my god, I have to fill out my planner. If I don't, it's like the worst thing ever. So yeah, this spread was back planned because it was a rough week for me. But I mean, I actually loved this spread before the pen. My daughter's officially excuse me, my daughter's officially potty trained. But yeah, it was a lot going on this week, and it wasn't the best week for me. But loved the spread, and it ended up super cute. This was a random sticker. Um, I got a cheap pack of stickers on Amazon, but like it's like a thick pack of stickers, and it has a lot of events in it, and I want to use them up instead of waiting till next year. So I just threw it in there, but it doesn't really go. So this is Valentine's Day week. And I thought it was a cute spread. It is a lot of stickers, but I actually really loved it. And yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say about it. We didn't go out on Valentine's Day. We do have 2 young children, so we did wait until the weekend. Had a blast, went to see Michael Blackson. And yeah, and it was our second time seeing him. It was really, really, really funny. So if you do get a chance to go see Michael Blackson, if he's in your city, please, please, please do. Like, I promise, it is hilarious. This was also no, this wasn't the week. I think that's coming up. But yeah, I loved this spread, and I'm sorry if you hear something in the background. I'm actually filming this at night, and my kids are, I have two daughters, a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and they should be sleeping, but they keep popping up. So if you hear noise in the background, sorry. But yeah, so I did like this spread and thought it was super cute. Again, this week does have a lot of stickers, but it doesn't bother me as much as the previous week. I know that sounds crazy, but it is what it is. And then this is the anniversary of my mother's passing, the 3-year anniversary. And she is a big part of the reason that I'm sober. So again, 3-year anniversary of my mom passing, a week after, well, yeah, about a week after me being 3 years sober. So if you can connect the dots, you can see that she's a big part of it. And again, we'll get into that and me, my life, and all about Jessica. Again, covering up personal things. I loved this spread. These stickers, majority of them came from the Beauty and Floral sticker book. And I did notice not a lot of planners have put up videos using these stickers. And I don't know why. Like when I saw this sticker book in the store, I was obsessed. And I bought like 3 of them, not gonna lie. But yeah, these stickers are from the Beauty and Florals sticker book. And I loved how this spread came out. And this week was actually a really rough week for me again, which is another reason I use the Beauty and Florals, because it has a lot of the dark stickers. But I love flowers. So I was trying to brighten my day. However, it was still a rough week for me, or brighten my days, but it was still a rough week for me. So I did use darker stickers. But again, loved this spread. Yeah, and then okay, I don't want to use that word. Strongly dislike this page, like completely dislike this page. This is scrapbook paper in the back. That's cute, but it has, and I was originally thinking like spring colors, but I don't feel like these are springy at all. And then I chose shades of green that I was thinking garden colors at first, and then this just nothing to do with spring. And then I was just, this is the point where I just started getting over the Big Happy Planner. So I stopped going back to fill in my mood because I was just over it again. And then I didn't even use any of these stickers. Honestly, I might pull these stickers and repurpose them if I can. I did press down pretty hard on these. But yeah, this is when I was just over it. Over it. So let's just go into March. Okay. This is literally my favorite everything. Favorite spread, even though it's a monthly. So I would just say overall, whether it's a monthly or weekly, this is my favorite spread that I ever done. And it's not even filled out. But let's talk about it. So March is as you guys know, a couple weeks ago was a really trying week for me. And then February in general was a little rough. So when March came around, I was just, I don't know, it was just really hard for me to just woosah. So I was like, okay, it's spring, let's just do some pretty florals. My birthday is on March 26th. there's quite a few birthdays in March. You know, the first day of spring, the clocks change. I think this is National Reading Day or something like that. Don't quote me on it. But there's a lot of things going on in March. So I did put boxes where things are going on, and I just never filled it out. However, it's still my favorite. Like, even not filled out, it's still my favorite. Now, let's get into it. This and these are actually wall decals. So I was in a Dollar Tree and I'm like, let me see if I can find some planner stickers, because stickers can get expensive, y'all. And if you've been doing this for a while, power to you. And even if you print your own stickers, I don't know, comment down below how y'all feel about printing stickers versus buying books, because I feel like when you print your own stickers, doesn't the ink cost a lot of money? Or am I missing something? Please help me out in the comments. But anyway, I was in Dollar Tree like, look, I gotta find some stickers because and I got, again, I went crazy when I first started. So I have like 40 sticker books, but still, that's besides the point. I was like, I need to find a better way. So I was looking for planner stickers and I found a couple sheets, like literally single sheets, but they weren't the cutest. And then I walked by the wall decals and I'm like, I've literally watched almost 75 to 100 planner videos and I've never seen anyone use a wall decal, and they're so pretty. And each one is like a sheet with the whole scene front and back for now $1.25. Please don't even get me started. So not $1, but $1.25 for a front and back, really, really big sheet. So I saw the flowers and I was like, OMG. So that's what these are. This is literally just a wall decal. Obviously I put the pages together, stuck the big flower in the middle, punched the holes, and then these are flowers that came in the same scene and I just put them on the side. These came in the scene as well. So I just cut this one sticker in half, put a piece, just to be symmetric. These came from the garden sticker book. I don't know if I have one. Garden sticker book. I have like 5 or 6 of them. We're actually getting ready to start gardening, but before we even decided to start gardening, I was obsessed with this book. It's so pretty. So pretty, in my opinion. It's really pretty. So I have several of them. I just popped this one back out because I used several of the first one. But yeah, so that's where those are from. These are actually sticky notes. Let's see if... No, I don't know where they are, but these are actually sticky notes. And you can see this one's coming up because I didn't even bother gluing them down since I didn't end up writing in this page. I just stuck the edges down. But this is a sticky note, this is a sticky note, and these to-dos are sticky notes. I was gonna cover, just as I covered this one, I was gonna cover this one, didn't get around to it. These boxes are from that gardening sticker book. And these are from different sticker books. I can't recall. These circles are from the gardening sticker book. But yeah, long story short, my favorite spread, even though I didn't fill it out, this bicycle is from a recollections book called Capri, I believe. But yeah, so that's March, not filled out, but literally my favorite spread. And yeah. So this is the first week of March and it's cute. Obviously the color scheme was orange and purple. And I liked it. I used some washi tape, and I used washi tape previously, but I did use some washi tape here, but I used 2 different colors just to see how it would come out, and I liked it, I guess. And I used the orange over here as well just to be symmetrical. I was still doing gratitude here, but I feel like after this, I think I got over it. This was my first time going back to church in years. And when I say years, like, yeah, my first time in years, and such a blessing, like such a blessing. And I feel like that only happened because I started planning and my life started becoming more serene. But yeah, that was my first day back to church, and I don't know, I just wanted to mention that. But yeah, I like the spread, and especially since you know, that day. It means a lot to me. But yeah. This spread. Okay, so this idea, I am so sorry. I cannot for the life of me recall where this idea came from. She is a planner on YouTube, and she literally did the same exact scene on the bottom. Same exact scene. So I am by no means taking credit for Here Down. It was all her, but I don't know who her is. I don't recall, and I'm so sorry. But the sticker books on, the scene on the bottom came from this Squad Goals sticker book. And obviously, it's pretty much going from, you know, cold to spring weather. Because the week after, well, a little bit after this is the first day of spring. But the weather started getting warm, so this is why I decided to do it on this particular week. It was a rough week of doctor's appointments. Like, you can see a doctor's appointment here. I was gonna schedule it here, and then supposed to take her here. That didn't happen. Then we're supposed to take her here. That didn't happen. And I was supposed to take her, and then we ended up taking her on Friday. So literally, I felt like I was at the doctor every day of the week that week. But yeah, I love this spread. Now, I don't particularly like this washi tape. I don't know, and I don't know if y'all can see on camera. I have quite a bit of washi tape, and that's not all of it. Why I chose this to be the blue side, I don't know. But I love this spread just for this scene. And then as you can see, I was over the gratitude list, so I wasted a big sticker, and I wasted this sticker because it wasn't the best week ever, but hey. But yeah, I love this spread because of this scene at the bottom. And if you've seen the YouTuber that does this scene, please tag her or put her name down below, just so we can give her credit, because again, for the life of me, recovery brain, I just can't remember. This spread, I like it. This was more of the Dollar Tree wall decal that I used. I wasted this sticker again because I was just over the gratitude list because I moved it into my faith planner. This is scrapbook paper, and I just put the strip in the middle. And I mean, yeah, I like the colors. I thought before I put this down, I thought this was gonna go better with, you know, these blues. I thought they was gonna make it pop, but this is just like, whoa. But again, it's okay because I knew that I was about to hop about this planner. So I was just like, let me just use the rest of those sheets of the wall decal. But yeah, I mean, it's all right. Not my fave, but it was an experiment with the scrapbook paper in the middle there. And then this, I think, yeah, this is like my last serious spread in this planner. After this, you'll see I was just over it. But this is my birthday week, and it actually was a rough week because my children's father's father passed away. So he actually he left, yeah. So he left to go down to handle business on Wednesday and didn't get back until literally 11:59 p.m. on the night of my birthday. So he unlocked the door, and I like darted down the stairs just to get a kiss on my last before my birthday officially ended. But yeah, so this is like my last spread in this planner. As you can see, I did the stickers down the middle and then punched it. Thought it was cute. Those stickers came from, let's see, I think, yeah, those stickers came from this sticker. Those flowers came from this sticker book. So did the Celebrate, the It's Officially Spring. I don't remember. Well, I mean, I do remember. I just can't grab it right now. It's too far away. But yeah, so first day of spring spread, and I think it's cute. The colors kind of got away from me a little bit. You can see these random dark purples. They just got added. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, and my age, yes, I turned 34 on the 26th of March. And again, we didn't really do anything. I did go out to lunch with my dad, but But yeah, I mean, it was chill. It was okay. I'm a homebody anyway, so I wouldn't have wanted to do much. So yeah, it was a calm birthday. And then this is my last spread in this planner. As you can see, I didn't even finish. It is what it is. I knew this was the end. I probably should have went out with a bang, but I didn't. So I'll probably pull most of these stickers and then just write a little note about switching to the classic size catch-all. But yeah, this is my last spread, and don't really like the colors. Don't think it really meshed well. The idea that I had in my head did not translate, but it's okay. It's okay. We're learning. We're gonna grow. And again, this is my first planner ever. First flip through of my first 3 months planning, and yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. It really means a lot. I know this is the first video on my channel. I did used to post on YouTube before. It was more so cooking videos and vlogs and things like that. But you know, new life, starting over, completely sober, and I am super excited for this new journey of serenity, and I'm so excited that you all are going to join along with me. Well, I hope. And be sure to subscribe so you can see my switching from big to classic happy planner setup video. Yeah, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.